check out the weather.
Yeah, our Weather Spotter network was out there in full force today, and now we talked about the tornado and gusty winds. We talked about the flooding. What we didn't talk about is the tons of lightning strikes that were out there, and Tabitha from Port St. Lucie caught this here. You see a big old strike coming down there, and there was just a ton of lightning strikes all concentrated into just one short little area there. Now, the warm front lifts to the north. Now we're awaiting here this cold front that will eventually get down here in about 24 or so hours and sweep through our entire area by the overnight tomorrow night. Rain is gone for the night. Severe weather threat gone for tonight. We still could have a couple of strong storms tomorrow afternoon, as we're still going to be on the warm, unstable side of that warm front until that cold front can make it all the way through. So here's the last of the rain exiting Hutchinson Island there. Temperatures at the moment are in the 60s and low to mid 70s. It'll stay pretty warm out there. Our next problem is going to be some fog that'll form in the late night, early morning hours. If you do have early morning travel plans anywhere westward or northwestward, you're going to run into some very dense fog. There are some fog advisories already on the west coast. That's where the thick of it is going to be. But any travel plans west and going towards the west coast, you're going to run into that thick fog. We'll get rid of most of it by mid-morning or so, but there may be some lingering over the lake before everything finally clears on out. Temperatures about where they're at now, mid-60s Treasure Coast, low 70s Palm Beaches. High temperatures tomorrow, upper 70s for the Treasure Coast, mid-80s for the Palm Beaches tomorrow. So still pretty warm, still pretty humid too. Watch straight away here. We're back on the Treasure Coast with showers and storms right away at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. A lot of that continues going through lunchtime or so while Palm Beach County stays dry, but not for long, because a lot of this will push down to the south here as the cold front approaches. This is more so the early dinner time hours with scattered showers and thunderstorms that'll last through the first part of the evening, but then clear out over the evening. And then here comes the cold front. Notice that wind turns out of the north. That pulls down some drier air. We'll clear out and see some sun on Wednesday, and it will be much less humid and a lot cooler too. We won't be in the middle 80s. We will barely get out of the 60s for highs. So rain chances go away too for a couple of days. We bump it back up because, you guessed it, the next cold front coming on Friday to really push us in the cold air mix there for the weekend. You see humidity will drop a bunch over the weekend too. That cold front is stronger than this upcoming one here. Boating and beach forecast, bumpy the farther offshore you get, but the nearshore waters should be okay. 7-day forecast, so mid 80s. What a difference a day makes again. We drop into the 60s on Wednesday just to go right back up into the upper 70s to near 80 by Thursday and Friday. Stronger cold front on Friday drops us over the weekend into 60s for highs and 50s for lows.